Yeah, we sure do, Bo. As you can see behind me, they've completed setup for this news conference that'll take place here at 1 o'clock, where Tony Bennett will formally be introduced as the new head Virginia basketball coach. Now, the two sides agreed to a 5-year deal worth $1.7 million annually. Now, this is the first chance that media will get to see Tony Bennett and hear from him, but we got the chance to be the first TV station to speak with the new head coach. I got the chance to ask him about his decision to come to Virginia and about leaving Washington State. Monticello's Sean Winfrey has stood out on the football field as well as in many other areas. Number 54 on the Mustangs roster has come a long way, but in a sense that goes far beyond the gridiron. So far, Mother Nature has not played a factor here for the games at the College World Series. Tonight, we may or may not see that change. There's a 60% chance of thunderstorms tonight, and there's also a tornado watch here until 9 o'clock Central Time. We'll hope that holds off, most particularly that last one, because if I left here without seeing a tornado, I'd be okay with that. Dan, that's right. After 4 seasons as the head coach of the Cavalier men's basketball team, Dave Lato has resigned his position as the head men's basketball coach. This puts an end to that 4-year career here at Virginia. In basketball, there are some plays that bring you to your feet and leave you speechless. And if you were at John Paul Jones Arena last night, you know exactly where I'm going with this. As Virginia began to pull away from NC State, Mustafa Farrakhan gave everybody in the building, except those in red, of course, an extra shot of life. After seeing its winter break extended by 2 days, the Cavalier men's basketball team finally took the court tonight at John Paul Jones Arena. Virginia welcomed New Jersey Institute of Technology to Charlottesville as the Cavs tipped off in their first game in 2 weeks. Winter break plus bad weather equals sparse crowd for tonight's game. Pick it up in the first. Cavs start slow. This 3 here by Dre John Scott puts the Highlanders up 15-14 rather. But that would be enough of that. Still in the first, off the Jeff Jones miss, here's Will Sherrill. He pulls it down, trots out here. Well, no one's covering me, so I'll shoot it and swish. 17-15 Cavaliers. Sherrill not done. Here from way downtown again, drains it. Cavaliers take a 32-19 lead into the half. The second half, nothing but Virginia. Sammy Zaglinski from Jontel Evans knocks it down from the corner. Then, Jontel Evans takes the pass from Zaglinski. Slices through the lane here. Watch the nice little whoop, the nice little move there. Cavs up 49-31, and then Jeff Jones. He's your leading scorer today with 11 points for the Cavaliers. Takes the pass in the corner, knocks it down from long range, 55-31 Virginia, and the Cavs win 68-37. The Highlanders 37 points, the least amount of points given up by the Cavs since 1995 and a John Paul Jones Arena low. After the game, Tony Bennett happy with the end result.
We were rusty, certainly, coming out. But our defense got a little stronger as it wore on. You know, they certainly missed some shots, but you just challenge them to be as sharp as they can and try and bring some energy and effort, our guys, and because that's hard when you haven't played that long. But we'll be back at it again soon, and we'll have to be probably more ready.
When we came out, Coach expected us to be a little bit rusty, get the feel back for the games. And I felt like we started off a little slow, but then as the game went on, we started to pick up the momentum, pick up defense, and we ended real well.
Cavs will face Hampton on Wednesday night. Well, the Redskins kissed their playoff hopes goodbye a long time ago, but still have a chance to play the role of spoiler to a couple division rivals. Tonight, Washington welcomed the Giants to FedEx Field for a Monday night showdown as the Skins look to start their first winning streak of the season. Jim Zorn would not like what he saw. Ahmad Bradshaw here gets the scoring started from 3 yards out, finds Pater. Giants lead 7-0. Second quarter now. More from big number 44, this time from 4 yards out. Scampers in untouched, 14-0 Giants. 17-0 Giants still in the second quarter. Eli Manning takes the snap, goes to the corner for Steve Smith. Nice catch here by the USC grad. It's 24-0 Giants at the break. 31-6 now in the third quarter. Jason Campbell, oh no, that's Terrell Thomas. He plays for the other team. Touchdown, 38-6 Giants. Right now in the fourth quarter, Giants with a commanding 45-12 lead. Well, to baseball now, where the Cavaliers are less than 2 months away from opening up their 2010 season at East Carolina. And after a College World Series trip last year, find expectations to be a little bit high around the program. Those high expectations were confirmed today as the first national preseason poll was released. Brian O'Connor's team finds itself ranked third in the preseason collegiate baseball poll. The number 3 ranking is the highest preseason ranking in school history and matches the highest ranking for the Cavs at any point in the season. Virginia returns 23 of 29 letter winners from a team that went 49-15-1 last season and advanced to the first College World Series in program history. And the preseason honors keep rolling in for individuals as well. Danny Holtzen and Jarrett Parker have been named preseason All-Americans by Louisville Slugger. Parker grabs a spot at first-team outfielder, while Holtzen is on the second team at utility player. Parker's a junior outfielder who led the Cavs in hitting last year and set several school records as well, while Holtzen shined on the mound and at the plate, earning ACC Freshman of the Year honors. Both players took home All-American honors on the National College Baseball Writers Association team last week as well. So a lot of excitement, less than 2 months till that season gets underway. And how about the Cavalier basketball team? Really coming out tonight, doing pretty well, and getting a win. They're 5-4 now.
They needed that win to get back on track.
They had sat on a pretty painful loss at Auburn there, a 1-point loss for quite some time. So finally getting that out of their memory is pretty good. Hampton on Wednesday, John Paul Jones Arena. Well, the Virginia baseball team has put an emphasis on playing its best baseball in May and June. The ACC tournament would lead one to believe that the Cavs are on the right track, but they'll need to keep it going in this week's NCAA Regional. The Cavaliers head to Irvine, California for the Regional. That's where they'll look to advance, but will face 3 tough opponents. Virginia will start out with San Diego State and stud pitcher Steven Strasburg on Friday night. Strasburg is the likely number 1 draft pick, has a 13-0 record, and has a fastball that tops out at 103 miles per hour. 6th overall seed UC Irvine and defending national champion Fresno State are the other 2 teams in the bracket. As for playing their best baseball, Brian O'Connor happy to see Virginia put together a full weekend at the ACC tournament.
I didn't feel like all year long that we had played our best baseball and we hadn't put a complete weekend together. But what a most important time to put it together and win the ACC championship. And, I believe that we can continue that positive momentum into the regional this weekend.
There's just a feeling, especially now after winning the ACC championship and coming from behind in almost all those games, that there's never a point in a game where we're out of it. And it's just an amazing thing that maybe it's the young guys, maybe it's the energy that they bring, but it's there on this team, and it's a cool thing.
Well, a closer look at the bracket shows 4 tough teams. UC Irvine was at the top of the polls for a good part of the year. Strasburg and the Aztecs achieved a 40-win season, and the Cavs will most likely face the star hurler on Friday night. Fresno State did not put together a great season, but entered in similar circumstances last year when the Bulldogs won the College World Series. The Western Albemarle baseball team stays alive with an 8-5 win at Brentsville tonight. The Warriors move on to face Potomac Falls on Wednesday in the Region 2 semifinals. Well, last week, the Albemarle boys soccer team outscored opponents 16-1 in 3 Commonwealth District tournament games, easily taking home the district title. Tonight, the Patriots took the field in the Northwest Regional quarterfinals and put their perfect 19-0 record on the line against Osborne Park. Patriots looking to continue their perfect season. They would be tested first half. Albemarle, the free kick. Nice looking shot right here, but gobbled up by Dylan McGrath, keeping the game scoreless. Later in the half, another scoring opportunity for the Patriots. Ben Coffey rips a shot, but it's just a little off the mark. No score in this one at the end of the half. Second half now, another free kick for the Patriots. Eric Bond goes far post, but McGrath, another big save right there. This one goes to double overtime, and Albemarle's first loss turns out to be its last. Osborne Park wins 1-0. On the girls' side, Charlottesville hosting Sharando. Crazy sequence here in the first half. Julia Bray shoots with the keeper out of the goal here, but a Sharando defender gets back, makes the save, keeps them going in. Then Sino gets another shot. Ellie Von Storch tries the bicycle kick right there, and she's denied. Black Knights up 1-0 at the half, though. Second half, Sharando, the defense trying to clear it. They kick it right to Monica Matsumoto, however, and she makes them pay. Nice left foot there, finds the back of the net. Black Knights take a 2-0 lead. They go on for the 3-1 victory, move on to the Region 2 semifinals. Well, to tennis now, where the doubles team of Dom Inglot and Michael Shabazz has won the NCAA championships. Inglot and Shabazz topped John Patrick Smith and Davey Sandgren of Tennessee 3-6, 7-6, 6-4. It marks the first time an ACC doubles team has ever won an NCAA title. It's also the 3rd straight year the Cavs have won some sort of individual title, as Somdev Devarman took home the singles championship in 2007 and 2008. The baseball team looked to follow in those steps as well, but they got a long way to go before they can win their national title. It all starts with the regional this weekend out in California. Twice a year, the drivers of the Sprint Cup and the Nationwide Series come here to Richmond International Raceway, and every time we look for a driver to showcase. Now, this year in May, we found a guy who's just 18 years old on the Nationwide circuit and has been racing in some sort of way since he was 6 years old. But we also found a similarity between him and yours truly. His name. That's right, same name, same spelling and everything. But that's about as far as the similarities go. While I chose the field of broadcasting, this Mark chose the racetrack and got started on his career well before I started on mine.
Started when I was 6 years old and moved up in the lower division, the quarter midget cars, and do Bandoleros and Legends and late models, and ended up running the Kemper Gold E Series for 2 years with Joe Gibbs Racing, and now I'm in the Nationwide Series.
But Mark does more than just race. He's a college student, and let's face it, at 18 years old, he's still a kid. But he says he does not have much of a problem juggling things along the road of life.
You know, it's definitely tough, but it's just like everybody else. Everybody else has to deal with college and normal social lives and whatever sports they might play, and my sport's racing. So definitely, if you want to do it, you got to juggle it, and it's tough at times, but make do.
Mark will run 4 to 5 nationwide races this season, and before long, hopes to make his Sprint Cup debut as well.
It's nerve-wracking at times. I'm having fun in the Nationwide Series, and I've grown up racing with these guys as well, and it's good to be out here with some of the Cup drivers as well, so I know what I'm getting myself into.
And while I definitely do not have a career in racing ahead of me, this Mark showed potential of reporting after his days behind the wheel. Obviously, we have a similarity here in names. Do you think that you could be a sports anchor as well? Do you think the talent goes beyond just what we do here with each other?
I hope so. I never tried it, but I might have to try it one day.
You never try? You want to try it now?
Always.
Always? All right, what I want you to do, just look in that camera there and just sign off for me. Say, this is Mark Davis reporting from Richmond International Raceway for CBS 19. Go ahead, right here in the camera.
This is Mark Davis reporting live from Richmond International Raceway, signing off for CBS 19.